Hey, Lewick, how are you? D Chew. How are you? That might be an I or an L. Let's do an L. No, it is not Scream Stream already, but it is getting close. I haven't worn this shirt in a while, so pulled it out today because we also were watching some of our scary movie stuff. Is starting up for good old October, but we're up and running. Not early. Usually I try to get going at 5:30. You know what? I should turn this down because it's probably an echo for you guys, huh? That was turned up because of us doing Smash Brothers, so turn that down. There probably won't be an echo now, and hopefully audio is okay. Let me know if audio... changed a couple of things with the setup, so if the audio sounds weird or anything's too loud, let me know so I can adjust some things. Any idea when we're getting Top Gun? Can't wait anymore. Top Gun, or are you talking about Maverick? Top Gun went on YouTube Friday. If you mean Maverick, it's probably gonna be a little bit. What's up, Aesthetic? And Too Much BS. Hello. Zach, how are you doing? Ooh, you're starting the sequel soon. Sweet. I want to get into the sequel of this, but I also have other ones too. Okay, anyways, good to see you. Good to see you too, Bendelac. Are you leaving? Have a good one then, I guess, if you're leaving. Can't wait for Andor and Bad Batch? Sure. Excited for that. Andor and Bad Batch are... I'm excited for Andor, but I'm really excited for Bad Batch. Bad Batch was a lot of fun having the first season, and I don't really know what to expect for Andor. Sure, a lot of good shows going on. I've enjoyed House of the Dragon and Rings of Power. We also had Rick and Morty coming back. We have Andor coming out. She-Hulk has been fun. And there are non-live shows for us have been a lot of fun too. Yeah, Cobra Kai, yeah. First real day at my new job. Glad to catch the stream. Horizon's one of your favorites. Awesome. Well, good luck with your first day. You just had it. Hope your day went well then. Need to see Sandman? I don't know anything about Sandman. I've been kind of staying away from anything I could figure out about that. Aaron, hope you don't ignore me like last time. Don't remember ignoring anybody. Mr. Smoky Clouds? So, if you came in during the game, I may have been focused on the game. We had a lot of lore last time in the game. A lot of story bits and background stuff. As well as starting to learn who, I guess, what Zero Dawn was. So, we're getting really close to that. Also, with a lot of the lore coming up, depending on when you joined in or whatnot last time, I definitely was probably not looking at chat too much, as to sometimes when heavy lore stuff happens, spoilers start popping up in chat. Whenever I played through, and that's another game I need to finish at some point, Life is Strange. I did the first one of those. I pretty much just played that game and then only talked to chat before and after the gameplay, not during, just to not get any spoilers or direction on how to play or what to do, especially in that kind of game where choices kind of affect and change things in the future. So been loving Ben 10 reactions. Ben 10's been fun. It has been a good one. Missed all of that stream and have failed to watch the recording. Well then, Jasmine, how are we gonna know what actions I need to do next? Wasn't that your job to keep track of what we were doing this time? I forget what it was. Actually, I think it was just finish Sunfall. Scream stream still in the working of game is going to be played. So a little bit. The whole schedule is not done. Believe it or not, it's sometimes tricky trying to figure out a good stream schedule to fit in the correct amount of hours for various scary games to hopefully all be beaten within the same month, and fit within everyone's schedule. So, I am probably though going to play Amnesia Rebirth as one of mine. So I'll tell you that much for stream stuff right now. The goal though is I really want to have we'll probably have an announcement giving out some schedule type of things for what the stream is going to be. So yeah, you don't have to finish those games. Yeah, but I don't like starting a game and not finishing it. Typically, I like getting through and beating it all, which I think I've done with all the streams. I think I've done that. It's very rare, I think, right now in streams that I don't finish a game. I'm trying to think what the last game was that I didn't beat that I was streaming. I don't know what it would have been. I don't know. Also, we need to have a discussion at some point, guys, because I've heard that Horizon Zero Dawn, we could beat all the game, and then it loads us back into the world, and then we can go do the DLC, or we can go over and do the DLC before we beat the rest of the game. I'm hoping people who have already played it can tell me what is the better method or order to do that. Kind of like when people look for advice on how to watch Star Wars or maybe play Resident Evil games like that, like if there's an order or if it matters or anything. So I'm like Rick, I get to the last level and stop playing to savor the ending. I did that for a game. Man, I don't know what it was. I want to say it was Kingdom Hearts 2. I think I went a long time without beating Kingdom Hearts 2 because I didn't want it to end, and I really enjoyed the story. Maybe we'll have a poll. Either I can run a poll, or if like maybe when the mods are around, I can open a poll. We can do like finish game, then DLC, or DLC and then finish game. Aaron, what Pokemon card in your possession is the most valuable? Like one individual card? It's hard to say because I also don't have very many cards graded. I only have a couple graded cards, and those are a little bit more determined on like how much they're worth, right? Because they've been graded at X grade, which means that it being purchased will be at that grade. Whereas some of my other cards, like I have a base Charizard, for example, which can be a lot or it can be not a lot depending on its condition. So I do have a I think it's a Japanese ancient Mew that was handed out around the time of the first movie. I have that in like, I think it's like a Gem 9, maybe. I think it's a 9 min. I think, but it's, I don't know that one. I have to look. That's the other thing too, is they've changed so much. I want to say that one is, it's not. Last time I looked at, I only have 3 cards that are graded, and the 3 of them together come to about 1,000. So they're not necessarily like that much, but if you're like, man, Pokemon cards go for that much, like they can be a good bit. So I want to say that one's a couple hundred, like 400 or something like that, maybe. But I'd probably say that is one of my more valuable ones. Like I said, it's either 9 or a 10. I can't remember. And eBay has one going. Well, they sold about 400 to 500. There's one listed for 600, but it hasn't sold. So somewhere in there. The other ones could be worth more, possibly, but like I said, they're not graded, so it's really just up in the air on that. I do have a Jungle Misprint Snorlax, which it's in pretty good condition. Misprint Snorlax. I want to say it could be about 500 as well. It just depends on the condition of it. Yeah, Snorlax Jungle Unlimited. And they have the misprint one. These don't say. Here's some that are near mint that are around 100 or so. But if you can get the thing that's crazy is that the near mint and then the mint 10s, there's such a drastic difference in price just because it's harder to find the gym mint 10s. Would I ever sell them though? I don't know. I mean, as of right now, I would say no, but you never know. Maybe in the future, I might. Would I ever get them graded? I've thought about it. Actually, the Jungle Misprint Snorlax, I thought about sending off to get graded. I try to find near mint cards, so they're usually probably 8, 9s, maybe 10. I mean, you might get something that's like really, really good that's at a near mint price. But yeah, I don't know. I thought about having some graded cards to send off and do a grading reveal too, so we could see like what they get graded. And maybe we could go through. I don't know. I want to do more Pokemon stuff. It's been really busy. We've finally been kind of catching up on a lot of stuff that we've been behind on because of getting COVID and everything too. So the Pokemon channel stuff, I'm really looking at like bringing it back in. I just haven't quite had a chance to really spend much time diving in and getting that all going. So that's one of my ideas. Like even if we did if I did a live stream, we could maybe sit through the live stream and try to pick out cards to grade. We can send those off and then we can have a grade reveal, which would be kind of cool to do. I've never had any cards that I've sent off to get graded. I've either bought them or they've been given to me or something like that, but I also don't know how I want to display graded cards. So right now everything I have is in binders. So I need to get like display cases or something for like graded cards, or even just some cards in general sometimes. Yeah, PSA reveals, those are fun. I enjoy those as well. Google says you should play and complete the main game first. I see, Zach. Thank you. Hey, thank you so much, Ichigo, for the subscribe. I appreciate it. What did you do? Potential spoilers. So there are sometimes words that are blocked for. Sometimes it's because of movies coming out. For example, when Star Wars was coming out, and there's a new Star Wars movie or something like that, we were blocking words like Skywalker or Han Solo or things like that, where people would be sometimes saying spoilers, right? And trying to save us from getting spoiled. I don't know what this one is necessarily, so there may have been something in there that that triggered and got caught, but I don't know what it would have been necessarily. Lots of times the mods will know what spoilers are out and kind of like toss out a net just to hopefully catch some of that stuff. Gonna react to Young Justice or Harley Quinn? I would say so. It's just been trying to fit stuff in and trying to. Sometimes it's a mixture of, like, how to prioritize stuff with what time we have, what people are interested in, what viewers want to watch and stuff too. Just a lot of things like that. Sometimes it gets tricky. So you definitely like the first game better than the second. That's your opinion. I mean, that's fine. Lots of people can have, you know, an opinion of that. I know some of my favorite games, like, or franchises like Kingdom Hearts and Metal Gear Solid and Pokemon. Like, Pokemon's a good one where tons of people choose, this is my favorite game, or this is my favorite game. And everyone has different reasons. Lots of times it falls to nostalgia. Sometimes the sequel doesn't live up the same. Happens a lot in movies, too. Where lots of times you get, like, the first movie's really good, and then they start making it into a franchise, and you get sequels, and they just kind of don't live up to the potential of what the first one did. And sometimes you can't get that back either, right? Like if you have a show based on having a twist, or a movie having a twist, then usually I feel like it's harder and harder to live up to that same potential, like, later on. Frozen Wilds works both before and after the main quest. Some dialogue changes depending on where you are in the main quest. Interesting. Pikachu, thank you so much for the resub. Appreciate it. Ichigo says, honestly, the Horizon 2 is better than Horizon 1. So yeah, so we have people on both sides of it. And that's what's going to happen. The Strain. Man, I don't know if I ever watched The Strain. There was a TV show I watched at one point that was about, like, it was like a guy who was trying to protect a little girl, and it had to do with some kind of, like, virus thing. Like, they had people, like, locked up because of, like, a virus thing they had, but I think she was immune. I don't know what it was. I don't think it was a strain. I think it might have been, like, viral or the virus, or I don't know what it was. I don't remember. Saw a Marvel movie today, finally, after a month of having COVID. A month of having COVID, jeez. Well, I'm glad you're feeling better. Yeah, there's most likely some detail that you put in there that's probably, it's either still there from before, or it's there to help protect, like, Calvin and Rick from whatever the Marvel movie is. Because Eric and I have caught up on most of those. Thank you so much for the sub. A Dalgirus? A Dalgirson? That's not how you say it. I'm sorry I messed that up so badly. But thank you so much for the resub. Appreciate it. Do you know what time Hot D comes out on the website? Well, it doesn't come out on the website. It'll hit YouTube when it's done. The full length and stuff, sure, will be on the website and everything, but it'll be up on YouTube. There is no set time. It's more so we filmed it, it's been sent to the editors have to spend time working on it, finishing it, rendering it, and then we have to upload it to YouTube. So it's as fast as we can get it done, but there's no definite time. Lots of that goes between, like, how fast an editor can get it done, if we got it done earlier in the day or later in the day. Like, if we have multiple live shows, sometimes we try to, like, prioritize which ones to watch and stuff. So there's lots of things that can kind of fluctuate that timing, because sometimes we have stuff up now, and other times we don't get it up until tonight or maybe tomorrow morning. weird watching a stream live. Normally I'm still working and I watch it later at 2 times speed. That is, I don't do 2 times speed, but that's how I do audiobooks. Because I feel like I read slowly and sometimes get distracted easily when I'm reading. And if I can listen to an audiobook while I'm doing something else, whether it be driving or working out or whatever, then that gives me a chance to like get through it a little faster, but not so fast that I can't understand what's happening. Thank you so much, Matthew, for the sub. What do you watch at home with your kids? My Hero Academia, we've been watching that. We've been watching Star Wars. This weekend, I turned on an episode of Kim Possible, which I hadn't seen in a long time. But then we also do some movies and stuff here and there. What was the one movie that we did recently? I can't remember what it was. Besides Star Wars. Star Wars has been one that we've been trying to get through and stuff too, of like all of Star Wars. Second season of Cuphead? Probably at some point, yeah. I think so. The Flash TV show? I mean, I don't know what to expect for the Flash TV show. I'm always wanting it to be good, and I had a lot of ideas last season. I just hope it's good. My Hero, we just had the school festival, not like the sports festival, but like their little like carnival festival where everyone kind of had a show and stuff that they did. That's when we just finished. Yeah, Call Me, Beat Me. I think I did the Kim Possible because I was also listening to a podcast. Stars Will Friedle and Christy Carlson Romano, right? Is that how you say her name? I think it's right. Christy Romano. Anyway, Christina Romano. The voice of Kim Possible and Ron Stoppable from Kim Possible. So they do that. It's called I Hear Voices. I think it's called I Hear Voices, and they interview various voice actors and will talk about the industry, talk about them, like characters and stuff they've done, what it's like to do, all that kind of stuff. So it's really neat. So if you like voice acting and stuff at all, I would check that out. They've had who have they had on there? They had like Eric Bana, is that his name? He's a voice actor that does like Bugs Bunny and stuff currently, and some other things. They had Kevin Conroy, right, who is Batman. They've had Shelby Young, who has done like Princess Leia and other voices and stuff too over the years, and some other people too. I forget who all they've had. They had the voice of Naruto on there, obviously the English one, but so yeah, I think Tara Strong too. So if you like voice acting, check that out. It's called I Hear Voices, and it's on like Spotify and YouTube and stuff like that. Thank you so much for the sub, Adalgerson. I think I messed it up more. They can't silence the voices in your head. That's different. I mean, I don't care. I'd be okay with anybody coming back in the finale. I think it should be not a finale for the Flash as much as a finale for the Arrowverse. So Mally Flanagan, that might be right. It was an older lady. She was kind of short. I think she had like maybe blonde hair. I didn't really watch it because I was afraid of what they might have gone into with Naruto. So when I found out who she was, I didn't watch that one. I went to another one. Wow. I skipped to the next podcast. Alright, what time is it? Damn, it's 6:08, guys. We should get started. We only got 3 hours. But, yeah. House of the Dragons will be up as soon as we can get it up. Takes time. Sometimes it's just a little bit, sometimes it's going to be early, sometimes it's going to be a little delayed. Depends on how hard of an edit it is. Depends on, I don't know, the difficulty of the edit. If they have any problems. Rendering and stuff. Upload. Hopefully their internet's good. would I ever finish? I started watching Walking Dead again. I'm actually in the 4th or 5th season, I think. Man, I still got my gun. All right, where were we last time, guys?
Careful now.
Oh, you like the chapter? Do you guys have you noticed the chapter markers and stuff? Have you liked that a lot? Where was I going last time? Do you guys remember? That's where I'm going. This is where I came from. I think. I don't want to miss anything. They're great. So what, I'm curious on like what do you guys like most about them? Does this help you find moments you want to watch over others? Or it gives you an idea of what to watch of the video? I know people don't watch the whole video, like, obviously. But does it just help you know like what's there so you can kind of find the things you really like? I know I can follow the quest tracker. They don't mark the lore though. You know what I mean? So I want to make sure I don't miss any lore, and I was trying to remember where I was. I remember fighting all the guys down there, and I think I came through here and it was fine. So now I might be good to just keep going this way. Parts of the discussion. Does it help mainly navigating the discussion parts? Is that what you guys like the most? Because I imagine the reaction kind of just is the reaction, right? But finding specific moments I figure can be helpful. Hope I'm going the right way. There's a bunch of lore back there that I really want. I don't know how I get in there. Okay. I thought it was a cliff.
Welcome to Apollo, the collective memory of the human species and the wellspring of knowledge for future generations. I am Samina Elbaji. Until recently, I was director of the International Collective Memory Institute in New Tehran. As a heritage professional, I devoted my career to the preservation of human knowledge, creative endeavor, and cultural achievement. Apollo is, therefore, the ultimate embodiment of a lifelong passion, albeit under the very worst circumstances imaginable. The challenges before us are immense. Specifically, we will have to design and implement 4 major initiatives simultaneously. First, the construction of data repositories in cradle facilities around the world, ensuring redundancy. Second, the collection and processing of a projected 180 million discrete data entries. 42 zettabytes of data in Mandarin, English,
How big is a
Spanish,
zettabyte?
and Arabic. Third, the transferal and encoding of all that data onto DNA encapsulated in synthetic fossils. The only medium capacious and durable enough to safeguard it without degradation for the centuries to come. And last, but not least, the development of the holographic interface and gamified curricula, by which future humans will commune with Apollo, progressively unlocking heuristic learning modules, leveling up their knowledge and skills they will need to take control of the terraforming system. That is the future towards which all of our efforts will be directed. Not just the preservation of the past, but the seed for the flourishing of a new tree of knowledge. Welcome, and let us begin.
All right, so a zettabyte is a billion terabytes. A billion. That's so crazy. That's a lot. Did they also say they were saving stuff? That they were saving stuff to fossils? Is that what they said? Did I mishear that? I was looking at zettabytes and I was looked back up and I'm like, wait a minute, what did she say? So the only thing that can hold that much data. The DNA of fossils? Is that what they had said?
Welcome to Apollo.
Should give you an upper hand.
Memory of the human species and the wellspring of knowledge for future generations. I am Samina Elbaji. Until recently, I was director of the International Collective Memory Institute in New Tehran. As a heritage professional, I devoted my career to the preservation of human knowledge, creative endeavor, and cultural achievement. Apollo is, therefore, the ultimate embodiment of a lifelong passion, albeit under the very worst circumstances imaginable. The challenges before us are immense. Specifically,
It took a while for
we
me
will
to get
have
the
to
part that I wanted
design
to hear
and
again.
implement 4 major initiatives
I read it?
simultaneously.
I can probably read it, right? Collectibles? No. Nope.
First,
Data points.
the
Damn, I hit the wrong button. Data points. It's probably this one. Nope. Maybe not. Maybe it's over here. Man, I really just wanted to hear that one part again, or read it. But anyway, alright. So we're saving 7 DNA.
Repositories in cradle facilities around the world.
Do I know what's going on right now?
It's hard too.
Second,
It's under the hologram ones? It's not hologram, so it should be one of these. But the only one that was exclamation pointed was this one. This is Elizabeth. It wasn't Elizabeth. It wasn't the general. It wasn't that. It wasn't that. It wasn't that. Nope. 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 No. I think it's any of these. So I don't know what it is.
and processing of a projected 180 million discrete data entries. 42 zettabytes of data in Mandarin, English, Spanish, and Arabic. Third, the transferal and encoding of all that data onto DNA encapsulated in synthetic fossils.
Oh.
The only medium capacious and durable enough to safeguard it without degradation for the centuries to come.
Capacious and durable enough to survive for centuries. It's DNA inside of synthetic fossils. That's crazy. I wonder what's the plan to, like, remove that? You know? Because something has to read that, and a destroyed, like, civilization most likely wouldn't have that, so that would be interesting. No, I mean, if you don't know what's been going on, I mean, if you just want to hear if I am grasping everything, if that's the idea, we're in the machine world. We're trying to figure out what Zero Dawn was and who Elizabeth Sobek was and why she so closely resembles and matches a lot of DNA to Aloy. And we've gotten here. Apparently the Ted, I think it was Ted Faro of FAS, their robots started like corrupting and running amok on their own. They started doing biomass stuff and fueling themselves with people and fauna and flora and whatever they could, I guess. And then we get to the point where the military does everything they can to buy time while Zero Dawn occurs, which is not a plan to save everybody. It turns into a plan of, we have a bunker that you can live the rest of your life on, or in, and then we have a whatever this process is that's essentially trying to save all of human existence and guarantee that we can come back later, right? So we created machines to help fix the world. So a lot of these, like the grazers or the scavengers or ravagers or whatever machines we have, I don't know what exactly the Watcher does, I guess just watches over, but like a lot of these things help to fix the plants or get rid of metal, right? Like a scrapper. Like, all these seem to have reasonings to be created to fix the world and or destroy the corrupted machines, maybe. And that seems to be what the process is. I don't know exactly why there's other civilizations out. It seemed like they only had one bunker, but maybe they had more than one bunker, so maybe other bunkers opened up and people came out, but they weren't supposed to be procreating inside those bunkers from the sound of it. So most likely there's some kind of embryo thing that they mentioned, in which case they did like a cloning, or they did like, let's create eggs and set these eggs ready to hatch in the future. Though I guess that could also be almost like a, I don't know, like a, it'd be like creating a baby but waiting for it to be born, like set a timer for the egg to start incubating later, but then I guess you freeze it. I don't know. We'll see exactly where the people came at some point, I imagine. Like, that's got to be part of the question that Aloy and Silence, I think it's Silence, right, have. But yeah, Gaia is the big machine that had like a bunch of little like god name machines that did other stuff. And the last one was Hades, which is trying to kill me and is probably not good to be. I don't know exactly what that is.
And gamified curricula, by which future humans will commune with Apollo, progressively unlocking heuristic.
Yeah, the general did
learning
not
module.
explain what exactly Zero Dawn is. He left that for Elizabeth. And then she gave some general things and plainly said, was it her or was it General? Somewhere in there was plainly a thing of, we will not be saving humanity. Humanity is dead. We are going to make sure it can come back or revive itself or something like that. Somehow it's going to re-emerge, but I don't know exactly what that process is. She didn't want to dive into all that information.
They will need to take control
Oh
of the
shit!
terraforming system.
Look at all these guys. Where'd they all come from? And the winner is encapsulated DNA. We talked about this one at one point. Over the past 10 days, I performed an exhaustive review of data storage solutions, magnetic, optical, quantum, even that eternity tech that Foss was shilling a year or so ago. But every other solution has one or more fatal shortcomings. Too heavy to transport, too massive to install in the allotted space, too power intensive over the centuries, too prone to failure past 300 to 400 years, etc., etc. Encapsulated DNA will easily hold the 40 plus zettabytes we're projecting for Apollo. There are still many details to finalize, of course. To start with, we need to select the inert material in which we'll embed the molecules, already testing 16 candidate materials, as well as design and fabricate the power systems and sealed reliquaries that will keep the DNA at negative 18 degrees Celsius for 1,000 plus years. So long as I assure you that it didn't factor into my decision, may I confess that I deem it entirely fitting, indeed proprietary. I don't know what that word is. Propitious? Propitious? I'm not sure. I'll skip it. That we will be using the very building blocks of life to preserve human knowledge from mechanized extinction is not just ironic, but heroic. Life as the hero, beating back the forces of oblivion. In any case, much to do. Until next time, peace be with you, Samina. Was Samina the girl that we were just hearing from?
What is the future towards which all of
Thought so. Proprietary? Proprietary? No, that's not the word. Propitious? Giving or indicating a good chance of success or favorable. Propitious. Propitious. Beep.
efforts will be directed.
So
Not just the preservation of the past, but the seed for the flourishing of a new tree of knowledge. Welcome. And let us begin.
Alright. Should we be stealthy or just guns blazing? Propitious. Aha! Alright, let's do this one. Over the past 2 months, the full benefit of our procurement of a copy of the Homer archive from Far Zenith has made itself known, and as a result, all of Apollo's key deliverables are on schedule. Apollo has already surpassed 40 million discrete data entries and continues to grow. The physical science modules are effectively complete, with soft science modules close behind. World history, cultural data, and media archives are also on schedule. Language preservation is wrapping up a bit ahead of schedule due to falling short of our goal to preserve 4,500 languages. I suppose the tragic early loss of Papua New Guinea doomed the goal from the outset, with attendant curricula development about to begin. Speaking of the heuristic curricula, they are performing well in testing, with children and adolescents demonstrating high levels of engagement with and trust in the Aristotle and Aphasia persona. Personally, I find them highly engaging, especially when they debate. I wish half my professors had been so entertaining. Interesting. That's just an Apollo update. Alright. No, not that Homer update. Different Homer. Go! Can I go in here? There was a whole computer room back there before. Am I gonna come back to that? I hope so. Alrighty then. Should I just shoot him? I could probably be stealthy. Let's go stealthy until I want to shoot everybody.
About to get loud.
Stealthiness is gone. I don't know why it didn't stealth kill. Alright, falling back. Oh, what was that? Give me this gun. Oh, shoot. They have grenades? Do I have grenades? Oh, here it comes. Stop. Alright. Come on. Bow! Whoa. Just one shots. Come on, get right there. Up here. Bow, 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 bow. Kill him quick. Bow, 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 bow. Missed. Oh! He didn't. Uh-oh. I'm out of ammo. Where'd you go?
That's the last of them.
There we go.
You're on once more.
In what should have been a cave of wonders, look around. See if anything is left.
Let's loot all these guys. I guess I'll leave this gun over here, actually. Let's set it right here. Good. Let's go and loot. That way we can move faster. I don't need a fast travel pack anymore. Alright. I think we're good here. Ooh, did I climb that? I wonder if these boxes messed up my stealth kill. What else is around here? Anything? Hello, kitty, how are you? Are these look like servers. Alright, well I can't take the big gun there. Is there something up here? Aha! There it is.
Dr. Sobek, please archive this testimonial in Apollo. Cross-reference to all mentions of my name and Operation Enduring Victory. My name is General Aaron Harris. From 2060 to 2066, I served as the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, the highest-ranked officer of the United States Armed Forces. The tenure of my command included strategic planning and oversight of Operation Enduring Victory, a falsehood perpetrated on the civilian populations of the United States and other nations during the last 14 months of life on this planet. Before the Pharaoh Plague, I did my job and did it well.
The Pharaoh Plague.
I was bold and decisive, crafty in political maneuvers. It wasn't an accident that I rose to my position and became the commander of the largest mechanized force ever assembled. But to what end? My only lasting achievement was the extinction of life on Earth. And my one redeeming act, if any, was to delay that extinction by days or weeks, by throwing more death at it. It is my hope that there will be no need for men like me in the world to come. If you are one of the people of that future world listening to this message, please know that I am sorry and that I wish you well. Sincerely, Aaron Harris.
Aaron. Sorry, Aaron. It's story so far, like, I understand. Like, that would not be an easy thing to do, you know? Like, that'd be hard. To know that you can't save the world. Know there's nothing you can do. Alright, well, I'll just hold it back and more people will die. What's making that noise? What's this? Nothing. Alright. Oh, steps! I can bring my gun! Yes! Give me the gun, give me the gun.
Hello.
Right. Found steps, guys. But why is everyone damn it Aaron? Don't damn it Aaron. Oh, sure. I mean, I get that they would have died either way. I still don't think it's hard. Or I don't think it'd be easy to, like... One, like, they were also lying, you know? They're sending people to their death and they don't know it. Those people might have wanted to spend time with their families before they died instead of going out there and dying. And he feels like they're potentially dying for nothing. Like, what if this whole thing failed? What if they couldn't succeed? I don't think there's anything to open or do, so I think we're good to leave this area. This heavy gun shot one bullet, killed people. If I just one-shot people, just pop, pop, it'd be great.
Welcome to Hades.
Oh, shit.
Zero Dawn's Extinction Failsafe Protocol. The ultimate killer app.
What does this thing do?
Now, I know what you're thinking. The purpose of Gaia is to resurrect life. So why give her a subordinate function, only purpose of which is to wipe out life all over again? I mean, what the... What?
What the what?
Just plumb crazy, ain't it? Well, no, it isn't. Reconstituting a biosphere? That's a tall order. Tech smart as Gaia may be, odds are she won't get it right the first time.
Oh.
I mean, imagine your Gaia 200 years from now and this new biosphere you're growing, it's all gone wrong. Alkalines are skyrocketing, coniferous forests eroding under the lash of superstorms that would have drowned Noah. It's chaos. A spinning top that won't stop wobbling. Now what are you gonna do? Release phase 1 organisms into that hot mess? Hope their CO2 and methane can balance out what you got started? Hell no. What you're gonna do, Gaia, is step aside while Hades takes over and does what you're just too darn nurturing and life-loving to do, which is burn that misbegotten mess of a biosphere to the ground so Gaia can start over.
Travis
Okay.
Tate.
Not burn, more like
You know this voice. This guy kind of reminds me of Matthew McConaughey a
terraforming
little bit.
operations and suffocated. But you get the idea. Hades takes the biosphere back to zero. Square one, blank slate. And then, only then, does it hand the steering wheel back to Gaia and say, try again, old girl. And better this time, or we'll have to do this again.
But who decides when it doesn't work?
Hades. It's pretty badass when you think about it. Extinction on demand. Death on speed dial. All for the greater good, of course, but still, kind of metal. So welcome to Hades. Welcome to the void.
Okay, so if that's the original purpose of Hades, why does it want me extinct?
Yeah.
We need more data.
And how does it end up in the wreckage of a pharaoh titan, getting worshipped by the eclipse like some kind of god?
I'm learning as you are, Aloy. Keep searching.
I mean, I get it. That's a good idea. If it didn't work, reset, start again. Makes sense. But if it breaks after success, what does that mean? What does that do? Color me confounded. Lizzie? Bashcore? Anyone who says the old TT codes to Bashcore is straight up lying. And you know it. Old Trav don't have no truck with commercialized razzle-dazz. Nuh-uh. Heck, I'd rather guzzle a liter of Citarum runoff than listen to Grey Swarm for 30 seconds. Hand to God, I swear on my mama's grave, and she was religious. Nah, that ain't Bashcore blasting the Hades lab, shaking the walls, rattling folks' teeth. It's death metal, girl. Classical music. 80s and 90s mostly. Got me some Dutch deathcore, some Japanese gore grind, some Swedish cannibal-themed stuff too. Stop by if you want to listen, or heck, just come within 50 meters of the lab. Ain't no Bashcore you'll see, or hear rather, in the screech that rends the air, and feel in the throbbing pulse of the floor and walls and ceiling, swallowing you up like you was Jonah trapped in the gullet of gothic deathfish. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. As for those codes to turn it down, no can do, Lizzie. This is how I code. Turn down my death metal, might as well give up stimulants, chocolate malts, industrial accident vibes. Wait, vids, sorry. Last I heard, we was supposed to be coding Hades down here. Am I really supposed to code an extinction protocol without death metal to inspire me? Nah, I don't think so. Stay cool, Trav. Noise complaints. I should play Subnautica. Never played Subnautica. Tate here. Just popped 3 blues, but I earned it. Finally figured out a... Oh, 3 blues. Finally figured out a Goldilocks solution to Gaia's rather extreme executive authority. If that ain't worth 10 to 12 hours of dream time, what is? Before this, every usurpation protocol I designed for usurping I designed failed in simulation because it was either too hard or too soft. Too hard, and it degraded the Gaia core. Sure, it pried her figurative fingers off the figurative driving wheel so Hades could take control, but by breaking her fingers, sometimes her arms too, so that couldn't fly. Everything depends on Gaia taking control back after Hades has done its business. So I had to find a solution that didn't leave Gaia any worse for wear. Too soft, and Gaia only pretended to relinquish control. In simulation after simulation, Hades would take command of the terraforming system, reverse operations, only to have Gaia lurk in the background, quietly re-reversing processes and falsifying telemetry to hide its interface. Sneaky. I swear ain't nothing Gaia wouldn't do to keep life going. even when it's just simulated plant life. Turns out the just right solution is to isolate Gaia in a protective code shell, preserving its integrity, then unseat it from command position so Hades can slip into the figurative captain's chair and work its magic. Those blues are coming on strong now, so I'm not really describing it so clear, but pretty sure it'll work. Yeah, those blues are plenty strong. Guess it's time to sleep in bed. I'll be back to it tomorrow, alligators. Okay, interesting. So that's the process to let Hades take over. So, I wonder who's in control, like, right now. You know what I mean? Samina to Travis. Also sent to Elizabeth. Archive abuse. Mr. Tate. This mail concerns Apollo archive submission. Bunch of numbers. Your 666th submission in just 5 days. And oh, what a doozy. Despite earlier warnings, inappropriate materials, you chose to submit 265 holographic remasters of acknowledged classics of extreme exploitation cinema. Allow me, then, to thank you on 2 accounts. 1. For giving me the pleasure of rejecting your submission, thereby consigning your favorite Eastern European torture flicks and their ilk to the dust heap of oblivion. It truly warms my heart to know that I have saved future humanity from the ordeal of experiencing not just one, but all 16 installments of Making a Millipede. Don't worry, the Pasolini material has already been preserved. Extreme, perhaps, but art. Making a Millipede? Is that a centipede joke? Is that what we're doing here? What's up, guys? Welcome, finally catching a blind wave stream. Love you guys. Well, awesome. Glad you could join in. Welcome. And then I was reading the other one above. Yeah, I can see reading books. Elder Scrolls definitely would have, like, extra stuff. Some other games do that, too, or have extra lore, which is fun. Pokemon has some reading moments that just kind of add to connections between the games and stuff. Alright, 2, for clarifying a concept that has so long been ambiguous and ethically fraught for archivists such as myself, the definition of obscenity. You have freed me from the subjective quagmire embodied in Judge Potter's famous utterance, "I know it when I see it." Thanks to you, I can now apply a single objective criterion. If Travis Tate submitted it, it's obscene. Accordingly, I have directed Apollo staff to summarily reject all of your future submissions, sight unseen. Perhaps you might invest the time you would have spent preparing further submissions on, I don't know, your assigned work? We have a world to save after all, or the rest of us do anyway. Dr. Samina. Thank you so much for the sub. Give a sub. Malik. Grats. Weef Chegum. I don't think there's anything else here. I think we're good to go out this way. Carry my big
Looks
gun
like the
with
only way onwards.
I haven't seen any more bad guys anymore.
Welcome to Elucia, the crown and king of Gaia's subordinate functions. For it is by Elucia that the human race will continue to exist. I am Patrick Brochard-Klein, the alpha in charge of this program. Now let one thing be perfectly clear from the outset. Elucia is not a genetic engineering project. Our goal is to preserve the human genome, not alter it.
Okay.
A snapshot of human genetic diversity, literally frozen in time. The genetic quintessence of our species, unmodified.
Under my watch, our activities and initiatives will comply with the 2034 clone provisions and the 2048 rally accords.
What are
Now
those?
that may seem a quaint, even trivial concern to you in light of present circumstances, but as one of the authors of the accords, it is far from trivial to me. The practical challenges before us are staggering in scope and complexity, but not insurmountable. No. Global collation and provisional storage of zygotes, perfection of exogenic technologies, design and perfection of servitors, to provide nurture and inculcation during early child development. All of these program components must and will proceed in tandem. To say nothing of the breakneck construction of cradle facilities at sites around the world. So, si vous êtes prêts, let us begin.
Huh. Just way around here. So are these like incubation, sleep chambers, like frozen? The ectogenic chambers arrived two days ago. I've spent the last 36 hours examining them and poring over technical documentation. They're a revelation. Astonishing. I don't know what you had to give Far Zenith in trade to get these chambers, but it was worth it. In a single leap, their embryologists have vaulted past 50 years of technological shortcomings. The risk of ECMO resolved, nutrition delivery resolved, hormonal stability resolved, 12 other risk areas resolved. Before I examined these chambers, I considered the Odyssey to be a fool's errand. But if the rest of the FC's technology is at this level, well, a human colony around Sirius doesn't seem so impossible after all. Mass fabrication of the chambers will present a number of challenges, but I'm confident they can be resolved. I'm going to rest for a few hours and get back to it. Expect a fabrication plan within 48 hours. PBK. Another one over there. Okay. From Patrick to Elizabeth, cradle sealed. Elucia 01 was successfully sealed before the swarm advancing across Xinjiang province could detect it. Ping back from crucial systems is good. For our maiden voyage, a success. Regards for our maiden voyage. I wonder if that's more of a like phrase, or if it's like they're not sending people anywhere. Didn't they say at one point like living in space wouldn't work and living underwater wouldn't work and stuff like that? So I assume it's just because it's their first successful sealing of this. Regards, my disputes with the betas over zygote selection. Of course, I understand we have limited overhead to run simulations of gene flow in our future humans, but we can all agree there is margin for refinement in future cradle populations. Donk, in addition to personally overseeing completion of the Elucia 02 site inside Mount Namuli, I will formulate and propose a modified zygote selection plan within the week. Search the crate. And where was it? Over here? Yeah, there it is. Nope. There we go. From Patrick to Elizabeth, Cradle Servitor Persona. Development of the artificial persona for Cradle Servitors, Nurturer, Disciplinarian, Healer continues at a good pace. We are targeting Turing Point 4 for these constructs. This should allow low-grade empathy and limited improvisation without undermining adherence to codified behavior sets. The stimulus-driven switching of persona, however, is proving to be a greater software challenge than anticipated, especially concerning our entrenched feedback loops between the disciplinarian and healer persona. I've also attached the reports from an incident where a servitor running the mother persona intervened on a disciplinarian servitor's behavior, a parental argument, if you will. Amusing on first glance, perhaps, but deeply concerning. I've attached a comprehensive plan for correcting these interactive protocol shortcomings in just blank. So there's reports that a servitor working the mother persona started arguing with a disciplinarian servitor. Okay. Interesting. It is funny, but also, yeah, if you cause problems and then mess up all of the future. It's dangerous, you know? Alright. They had the cloning accords. Like, cloning accords, to me, just means that if you gotta have cloning accords, that means you are having
Cradle
cloning.
facilities.
You probably shouldn't have had cloning.
Elizabeth said a new generation of humans would be spawned inside such places.
She did.
Damn, carry the gun for no reason.
It was one of them?
There's only one way to be sure.
The hatch wouldn't open. Something about a corrupted alpha registry. I need to search Elizabeth's office.
Alright, I guess we're just going this way. Something over here.
Looks like it used to hold something.
Us would benefit from antilopinate morphologies, though caprid forms show superior load-bearing capability. You're a quick study, Gaia. Dr. Sobek. As I have conducted
that
this
Gaia?
comparative analysis of mammalian morphologies, I've gathered extensive data on the quaternary extinction event. Oh? And your assessment?
Oh, that's Gaia.
Gaia? Logically speaking, the extinction was a natural consequence. And yet, I find the loss of megafaunal species unaccountably sad. That they passed forever into oblivion causes me to experience a grief that is difficult to describe.
Huh.
Am I malfunctioning? No, Gaia, you're not. This is good. This is very good.
Huh. The AI was sad. It felt feelings. Like, that's interesting. It's not just running on AI. Man, what if, I don't know, what if Gaia is making decisions and it's called an audible? Hades trying to take over.
You will undergo a brief period of unconsciousness during relocation to Prime and final instatement.
Elizabeth, may I speak outside protocol?
When you're back up and running at the new site, we'll bring the subordinate functions online and see where we stand.
Elizabeth, I detect distress. Are you all right?
I'm fine.
I realize that circumstances compel us to launch earlier than we hoped, but all subsystems are operational. The odds stand in our favor.
But what if... Gaia, there's nothing left out there. You can't even survive unless you're wearing an environmental suit.
Dang.
There are billions dead, in fear and agony. What if it was all for nothing?
Elizabeth, extinction was inevitable. Thanks to you, life will have a future.
You really believe that?
I believe in you, Elizabeth. In you, all...
Dude. You know what Gaia kind of looks like? The sun. It's like a big yellow ball. Maybe they really could talk to the sun back before. Oh man, that would be interesting.
Pure logic won't cut it, Ted. To pull this off, Gaia's going to need to have some skin in the game. It has to care.
What if it runs amok? Have we learned nothing from our mistakes?
Your mistakes, I think you mean?
All I'm saying is give it a kill switch.
She was just born, Ted. I'm not gonna put a gun to her head while she's still in the cradle.
You talk like it's a child. What if it becomes a monster?
Elizabeth, may I speak outside protocol?
Of course, Gaia, go on.
I'm sorry to contradict you, but Mr. Farrow's argument is sound. At this point, the development of my psyche is not entirely predictable. To ensure preservation of life, a hardwired override is, I believe, a necessary safeguard.
There. Satisfied, Ted?
Jeez, Liz, just do what it says.
Aww. So it has some kind of kill switch button? Is that something that's been triggered? The Eclipse could be after it. Hades could be after it. Where the hell do I go? I went in a circle. How do I get in there? Oh. Nope. Didn't it have a little entrance thing over there? Yeah, right here. Is this door open? Ah, pry it. Alright. Elizabeth Sobek, all alphas. Odyssey has failed. Some terrible news, I'm afraid. Far Zenith has informed me that the Odyssey mission has failed. Last night, telemetry indicated a catastrophic antimatter containment failure as the drive spun up to depart the solar system. The ship, its crew, its cargo of zygotes and seeds, its alpha build of Apollo, all were lost. Zero Dawn is now the only hope for the continuation of the human species and earthly life. We must succeed. So the Odyssey was a mission to space. Like a second option, maybe. And now that didn't work out. Yeah, I don't want to access it yet. Let's do this. Charles Ronson to Elizabeth. Artemis status. It's coming along. They call her Liz. Oh, is that who Tate was talking about too when he said Lizzie? I didn't even think about that. I'm positive about it. If those words can still mean anything. Hey, my sleeves rolled up negotiating with frozen zoos for their samples. So many species trapped in ghoulish hologram dioramas, suspended in what-ifs. More than 14,000 that went extinct between 2000 and 2043. Animals that went extinct between 2000 and 2043. We started mapping out primary succession, selecting the pioneer organisms for a balanced and sustainable biosphere. Microorganisms and insects, rabbits and hawks, foxes and wolves, thousands more that will have to wait their turn until our new generation can be entrusted with the duty of restoring them, so they can return to a world that, this time, will understand the concept of conservation before it's too late. There's already been too many too lates. We lost a whole collection team during the swarm breakthrough in Myanmar. The samples we lost were, well, irreplaceable. But thanks to you, Liz, the circle of life will bend, not break. The Earth was a lifeless rock before, and someday it will be again. But not now. Not like this. Not on our watch. Alright, guys, I think it's time to access Elizabeth Sobek's terminal. Alright, I think we're all good.
The Alpha Registry master file.
Intact?
Yeah. No signs of corruption.
Then what are you waiting for? Copy the file.
With this, I can restore the registry at the hatch inside Allmother. Open it. Go inside.
And grasp the secrets within.
Where I was born. Maybe who gave birth to me.
Who? Are you really so naive? There will be no who waiting for you there, Aloy. Whatever birthed you into the world was a what, not a who.
You bastard.
Oh no, I had a legitimate birth. It's you, Aloy, who are the creation of a machine. But what kind of machine and why? Why were you created?
What's that?
Eclipse.
You need to get out of there.
Oh, the Jews are just coming
down. What you
down.
found is too valuable. You're too valuable.
We're too valuable. Take that, Juan. We're valuable. Watch out! This asshole. What is that? Oh! He had a grenade, guys.
Still alive. Good. I have a more suitable death in mind for you, child.
Oh! It's a cinematic, Juan. You can't dodge it. If I could, you know I would have. Catching me off guard.
My entire life, I've always known one thing with prophetic certainty. That I was destined for glory as a great champion of the sun.
There's Kirei.
Even when Jiran was murdered. Even when Meridian fell.
I don't like
I
this.
never doubted my destiny. Until you came along. When I heard that you had survived, a doubt took root in my mind. As sure as the sun rises and falls each day, those I am bade to kill die. And yet I failed. How? Why? With each dig site you attacked, each loyal soldier you killed, this pestering doubt grew. I kept thinking of the moment my knife pierced your throat. One twist, a simple tug of the blade, and you would have bled out. In slaughter, I am a practiced hand. So why hesitate? Why fail my destined purpose?
Like his bullet necklace.
See that scar on your cheek? You didn't get to finish.
Yes, I remember. He fought well. For a savage.
His name was Rost, and he was a better man than you could ever hope to be.
The better man is the one who doesn't end up with his guts steaming on the ground. No, it wasn't him. I could have finished you before he attacked. But I didn't. This failing troubled my thoughts, haunted every step. It was only when I captured you, down in that place, that I finally glimpsed the sun's design etched at length across the course of events. You were meant to survive that day on the mountain. Meant to interfere at dig sites and kill my men. Conversely, I was meant to capture you. Here. So that you might die as a sacrificial offering to the sun.
I don't want to be a sacrifice.
Everything as it was meant to be. Predestined and preordained.
Some destiny. You're following orders, not some grand cosmic design. You're a puppet, with Hades yanking the strings. A pawn pushed around by larger forces. It'd be laughable if there weren't so much killing involved. Hades is an ancient machine, not the buried shadow of Karja myth. It doesn't care about Meridian. It wants to kill everything and everyone. And you are its dutiful slave.
I serve not the buried shadow, but the sun in shadow. All halves of nature joined to one cause. Shadow to sun, dark to light.
Do you really not hear how ridiculous that sounds? You've gone from serving an insane homicidal Sun King to an insane homicidal machine. You're moving down in the world, not up.
I'll remember those words as I watch your corpse burn. Whatever's left of it. You fail to grasp the point. As surely as you've been conquered, so has all doubt. And with certainty of belief comes unstoppable force.
Then get in this cage and put your faith to the test. See if things work out like you expect.
The circle has closed. Every element is in its proper place, exactly where it belongs. The errant beast, now caged, will serve her true purpose. A sacrificial animal. Oh, speaking of sacrifice, I forgot to tell you. After you crashed the Eclipse network, I sent messengers into the east to rally the forces there and mount an invasion of the sacred land. I ordered every Nora killed. I was hoping to catch you there, but alas, it all seems to have been unnecessary.
That's not good.
Why butcher dozens of innocents for no gain? It's a waste of effort.
You're right. I won't even be there to enjoy it. In any case, I couldn't recall the order even if I wished to. Thanks to your destruction of the network, communication over distances is impossible. You not only doomed yourself, but an entire tribe.
I'll go there and save him. Let me out.
Do we not see the scorching judgment of the sun in these events? Your focus. Such a powerful
give me
device,
back, huh?
isn't it? And yet, so fragile.
Damn. Shouldn't have spoke.
So you see, this time, I did not hesitate. The knife has already been twisted.
Okay.
Karja faithful, rejoice! Our years in shadow are over.
Alright, we gotta fight and kill whatever shows up.
A new dawn trembles on the horizon. A new day, soon to break. And when it does, the false Sun King will be dead, and Holy Meridian ours once more. In this, I have become an instrument of prophecy. All halves of nature join to one cause. Shadow to sun, light to dark, night to day. Behold!
Oh no, two of these guys?
Hold your seats! Can you not see the proof of the sun's blessing before your eyes? How else could shadows such as these
Oh man, and there's a
proud in
behemoth.
broad light of day? Were they not approved by the sun and joined to our cause? Many years ago, to consecrate this great ring, the Radiant Tyrann ordered many faithless, crushed beneath the hooves of the behemoth. Mighty is the behemoth in the eye of the sun,
but it is mightier still, infused with the power of shadow. Let this one, who schemed and slithered, be the first to die. Let her be the first of thousands!
Okay. Oh, jeez. Can't you give me a weapon? No focus, no weapon. I gotta fight a bunch of robots. With my stick.
I'll never beat that thing without weapons. My weapons are up on the platform. There's no way out of this ring. Maybe I could use its strength against it. Gotta get out of the way. That pillar's weak. Another hit, and that pillar will come down. That did it.
Did it, good.
One more pillar and that platform will come down. And my weapon's left.
Over here.
He's on the way. It's down.
Alright, weapons, please. I just come back out wearing my armor. Come on. Yeah. Where's the beast?
Hey!
Oh, there it is!
Back. Now you're just a big dumb target. Come and get it! Those components on the side of his head. They've got something to do with his lift attacks.
I know what I want to do. I want this one. Jeez. Alright. Stuck.
That canister on its belly.
Yep.
That's important.
Yep, it all is. And I'm just trying to get rid of components on them, but let's do this. There we go. Which one gets rid of?
Freeze canister on its hips.
What's he weakest to? I don't remember. Honestly, it should be fire. Because he's, what's it, corrupted. Oh, shit. There you go. Now it's on fire. Nice. Okay. I want to hit that freeze canister. Actually, I almost got him. I don't think we need this fire anymore. One more. All right.
Silence!
Uh-oh.
Shadows, kill her.
All right, round 2.
Kill her!
Why leave it to them? Come get me yourself!
Is something gonna happen? Okay. My horse! Oh, it's silence. Whoa! What's that? It's like Dune.
Silence.
Oh, he knows him. Now we got horses. Ah, friendly kitties. Dude, these guys are eating this up. Don't get corrupted. Silence showed up to save the day. Hell yeah. Glad I listened to those audios and stuff before that hitting that quest line.
So you're here. Really here. You risked your life.
We don't have our focus anymore.
Of course I did. If you'd been killed, Venora's sacred mountain would never have given up its secrets.
Too bad you wasted your time then. Helis destroyed my focus. And the Alpha Registry with it.
Not at all. The whole time I've been monitoring your focus, I've duplicated every data file you scanned.
Yes!
Installing that data to a new focus was trivially easy.
Yes, we have a new focus!
Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man.
You're really good at making it impossible to like you, Silence. But I guess I need this.
It's time to see where you were born. Maybe you'll even learn why.
Yeah. Meet the machine that birthed me into this world. Isn't that how you put it?
I'll be off.
Wait.
Yes?
Helis recognized you back in the Sun Ring. You told me that you'd assisted the eclipse. Not that you knew the man who killed my...
I can't believe she heard him go.
Who almost killed me.
Silence.
So now you know. The man is a serious threat. So let's do all we can to make sure that he and Hades
What
don't
is this?
succeed.
Right. Since when can you override machines?
Ever since you discovered the technique. I had to destroy a corruptor to obtain the necessary parts, of course. But your example showed me how to do that as well. Yet another benefit of monitoring your activities through your focus. Truth be told, the underlying logic of the technique isn't so different from rites practiced by Banuk shamans, though of course, far more advanced.
Great. You're welcome, I guess.
I mean, it could be facial hair, but it almost looks like it goes out and back in. And he has them up here, too. It's very interesting. If
How
it's just
did you
hair.
track my location when I wasn't wearing a focus?
Really, Aloy? It doesn't
Look
take a
at
genius
this.
to surmise that Helis would throw you into the Sun Ring at high noon. I wore out 2 striders getting here in time, but I did. Now be on your way.
I'll be on my way. To make matters worse, Helis ordered an Eclipse detachment to attack the Norris Sacred Land. The tribe's already weak. They won't stand a chance. You should come with me.
Yes.
Absolutely not. I have preparations to make elsewhere.
What kind of... Why do I bother asking? You're not gonna tell me.
When the time is right, I'll be in touch. I'll contact you later. In the meantime, Should you need to return to Shadow Karja territory, I brought armor to conceal your identity.
You think of everything, don't you?
One of us has to. Aloy, when you were recovering the Alpha Registry down in the Zero Dawn bunker, I was needlessly cruel. For your sake, I hope there is someone waiting there for you inside the mountain. Not a what, but a who.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Ooh. Excuse me. Ever had a fire guy? Because that's what I have. Hang on. Like a fireman? What are you talking about? What's a fire guy? Man, that sneeze really watered up my eyes. I don't know what a fire guy is, Dababa, but I won't tell Jake about him. Oh, fire gut. Okay. I'm gonna go try to find this Vantage. I don't know. I sneezed and my eyes are just watering like crazy. Maybe it's allergies or something. Alright. Is it? It's up here somewhere. I want this. This music's really cool. I like this. I'm gonna climb this mountain.
Lucky me.
Yeah, scrap her heart. Here's the Vantage. I feel like, did we get this already? No. I don't think so. Somewhere else, right? Come on, give me that. Do I look off in it? What's going on? Oh. There we go.
Day 12. As we watched the booster arc up into the night sky, riding a pillar of flame, you took my hand, squeezed it, and said, "You have written the story of our family across the stars."
Alright, let's read it. What is this Vantage? Nope. Did it again. Did it again. This one. Alright. Hi, Ma. Last stop. After this, I'll have said everything I need to. It was just a routine launch, but for us, it might as well have been Apollo 11. It was my first payload, a seeker/extractor with an upgraded propulsion system I designed. The vehicle was destined for M89-282, an asteroid rich in ruthenium and tungsten. A metallurgic claim, as it happened. A family event through and through.
Day 12.
Ah!
As we watched the booster arc up at Day 12. Day
Stop.
12.
There you go. Okay. Where were we? So there we stood, in the open air as night fell and the stars came up. And of course, I was thinking of that night years before when we watched the Perseids together and talked and dreamed of this very moment. You were thinking of it too, because when the booster launched, as it rose into the sky on its jet of flame, you took my hand and said, "You have written the story of our family across the stars." Even then, I knew it wasn't true. The vehicle was headed for a rock, not a star. It was a routine launch, not some voyage of discovery. But my heart was too full to quibble. I just smiled and squeezed your hand back. It was the finest moment of my life, you and me, Ma. Onwards and upwards, the start of great things. But after you died and I broke down, the meaning of that night changed. Everything that had seemed wonderful seemed to turn rotten and false. It seemed false because it was false. I'd never written anything across the stars. Sure, I'd hoped to work on a project like that, a deep space probe or a colony ship, but it never happened. And now that my career was over, it never would. And then, when I found out about the plague, the memory haunted me even worse. Because it wasn't just me who failed to write a story across the stars, you see. It was all of us, our entire species. All our innovation, all our tech, all our striving, and it came to zero. I've been looking up the stars a lot, and the only story I see written across them is that we are small and insignificant, and will soon disappear with hardly any trace left behind. It's a hard story, and I don't much like it. So I guess maybe what I've been trying to do these past 12 days is tell a different story. Not a big story, written across the stars, but a tiny one, written across the humble earth of the only world we ever got to know. I have no reason to think that anyone or anything will survive to ever read this. But whether that happens or not, the truth of the story remains. That once upon a time, on a planet called Earth, there lived a boy named Bashar, who loved his mother very, very much. Goodbye, Ma. I love you. Bashar Mati, son of Amal and Behasmati, stepson of Wyatt. 24th of November, 2064. Man, we're still missing 2. I don't know why that's part of set 2. The stories from this, the Vantages and stuff, are just, it's really good, but it's also really sad. I probably won't be back up here, right? So I should probably grab this flower.
Sun's coming up.
What's the best way to get there? Down and up that way? These, because these will help me with healing. Fox! Do I need a fox still? Oh man. Shoot, which one? Okay. Ah! Let's go get this flower. Well, it's gotta be here somewhere. I can climb this. There it is. I think it's the last of those, right? No, so many more of those. I got all the cups though. There's one more statue that I need, which is actually just over the way. So, and we grab that real quick before we leave. Let's fast travel, right? Why not? We can travel infinitely, so let's use that. Splatoon 3. I haven't played too much of the Splatoon games, but the little bit that I played of them is pretty cool. Alright, now how do we get up to this area? Do we start over here?
I have to come here. I'm better off wearing my disguise.
What's a raccoon doing in the desert? Whoa, I got bones and skin. Alright, let's start a climbing. Up. I look like I'm gonna die. Comes out in 4 days? The Splatoon does? Really? I did not realize that. Alright, I think I go down this way now. I think. Where am I supposed to go? I don't feel like this is the right spot. May have went the wrong way. Aha! Jump. Okay. As soon as I worry about if it's gonna grab or not. I've fallen a few times. Go. Aaron, have you seen Age of Adeline movie? I have not. Not sure what that is. I can get skills, guys. What do I want? Stronger strike? Maybe. Extra resources. More arrows for triple shot. I forgot about triple shots. Or double shots anyway. That would be good too. All this is 3. So I can only get one thing. I like that one. Let's go with triple shot, I think. I don't know if 15% more will be better, but a whole other arrow I think would be great. So let's get that one. There's a statue right there. Okay. Yes, all the figures. That's just right next to me though. I go through a corrupted zone. I guess I need to clear that corrupted zone anyway, right? How bad can it be? Let's make some arrows. There we go. Alright. Alright, we're gonna go over here to the corrupted zone, and then we're gonna try to get that, flower. Is that more medicine? Oh, man. What's so loud? Oh, man. Alright, what we got? We got one behemoth, a broadhead, another broadhead. Want to do that. Alright, I think there's just those 2 left. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Good, alright. another behemoth way over there. I really want to get rid of this broadhead over there. Nothing sees me, right? Oh man, there's another one. Two of these. I wonder how safe I am up here. Can I launch 3 arrows at this guy?
This is where it ends.
Oh, hell yeah, look at that. No, don't throw stuff at me. Aw, man. Use these to help. Dang. Oh, hide over here. Let's heal. Dang it, I want to get that. Haha, I gotcha. Oh, ho, ho. There we go. Light it on fire. Jeez. All right. Ah. I want to get you frozen. Did I get him? I'm gonna miss all these shots. Come on, load. Slow down. No! Alright, well, that's not good. Go over here. I'm hiding! Let's fire it. Alright, light him on fire, good. No! Ooh. I might get so close to being dead. It was so close. Yeah, frost arrows might work better on something else. Those ones I didn't shoot at anything necessarily aimed. Not like I probably should have. Like, some things are more susceptible to shock or frost. Alright, we can remake arrows. We got a lot of sticks. We have tons of this chill stuff, too. Alright. Where was I going? Over here? I'm gonna want my horse. Yeah, we got through it. Alright. Oh, excuse me. Not wanting to bother you, we're just wanting to come through. You go up this hill, please. Please go up it. Come on, you got this. Yeah! Dang it, can I go up it without you? Get out of my way, horse. Yes. Like, really? Now you go up it? He ignored me. Wouldn't go up it. I guess he just couldn't carry my weight. Maybe it was too much for him. Come back here, Foxy. Hiya! Okay. Really close. Can I go up over this? Oh, shoot. I'll fall off the cliff. Oh. A little cliffy, but I think we can do it. Let's see. Jump over here. There we go. And we made it. And right there it is. I think there was a fire over here. I wanted to at least try to get it. Maybe. It's right down here. Come on, horse, where are you? We got it now. Cool. Have I I've been to these docks. What is this? That looks cool. What now? I guess just make our way over there. Does anyone know? I don't know. Ruins? Bunker. I think this is where the armor is, right? Is in there? What was this one? Alright, well, let's just head for the quest line, I guess. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me! No! Oh my goodness. I'm good. Oh. There's so many things here. Oh my gosh. Run away, horse. What is that? Oh, I remember this place, vaguely. Okay, good. Nora! Or something. Who are all these guys?
Could be.
Alright. Where are we heading? Is there anything on the way? I don't see anything into there, so let's just fast travel there. And we'll do that quest. Eat the jam with me. What? He could have brought my horse here. That's cool. Alright, we want to go that way. There we go. Aha! Crafting, carrying, yes, I can get outfits. That's it. I need a rat skin and a rat skin, but I can do this with a fish bone. But now I need a fish skin. Blast. Almost upgraded them all. Where'd I get that? I don't remember this. Did get that. Alright. I got more flowers. And I got these. Data point wise, I guess I have a few more of these. These are ones I had listened to, right? Man, look at all these tutorials I got. I only completed 2 tutorials. Now everything's cleared out. Alright, where is the turn-in? Turn-in's right here, right? Oh, wait. This is the hunting ground. I don't want the hunting ground. I want... that one? Is that the one I want? Oh, it's a bellows. Oh, no. Don't really want to deal with you. Oh, my gosh. I killed that. Oh, 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 oh. All you need is a spear. Look at that. What quest is this? Oh man, I can't even do those. Did I do this hunting ground? Alright. You know, let's not worry about that one then. What else? What else? What else? So there's that. Yes, the spear. The spear. Oh man, I can't fast travel because people are trying to kill me. Is that what's wrong? Alright. I should travel my way, I should, like, travel my way here. I want to see if there are, like, are there bad guys around, or are they only going to be over there at the quest spot? They sound like pigs. But are we focusing on side quest stuff? I don't know. I've been trying to get through more of the story stuff. I want to do side quest stuff too. I don't want to miss anything, but I don't have too many weeks left. So I don't know if I should be trying to get the side quests done right now, coming back to those later, or what. Yeah, I want to do all the side quests.
Rain's here.
Where's my horse? Let's just fast travel to here. I can't. How about to there? I can. How about here? Ah. Alright, let's fast travel to there. Alright, later, Thontor. Oh, shit. Look at all those guys. Need the medicinals. There we go. You guys think that we should do a lot of the side quests on stream or not?
That smell. Trees on fire. The embrace.
All right.
Burning, but the sentinels had time to warn the tribe.
All right, we're almost there.
Should have brought a cart.
Oh man. I want to kill a corruptor. Oh shoot. Lost that shot. Nah. Damn. Oh, good. Oh, not good. Switch. Oh. Overheat. Yes. Get him. Good. Jeez.
Lenora, I stand here. Anything to protect the embrace. The gates couldn't hold. This is Hades' future. Metal. Ash.
All right. I guess we'll save at this little fire here. Yeah, my horse was there helping. Here. Aw, man. Oh, what is... Oh my god! She's coming this way, isn't it? Where do I go? Oh! Man, they're gonna kill all the Nora with this.
There's cradle. Race to the ground.
No way it gets this close, right? Oh. Trying to turn right. Turn! Big one. I can't override a Deathbringer, can I? Because if I could, oh my god. Does it have an override option? Impossible. Damn. That'd be so good. I can't get out of the damn water. I'm stuck. I was jumping. Guys, I don't think I want to fight it. And there's a corruptor right there. I think I could take just the Deathbringer. Damn. Oh my god. Doesn't know where I am. Go, go, go. Under the water. Don't look this way, please. Oh, damn, what's he doing? Oh, shit! They're locked on. This way? Can't follow me this way. Can't get across this river. Damn, man, everything's bad. Has it corrupted everything? That is all corrupted. Come on, you don't know I'm here. Damn, they're all corrupted. Everything's corrupted. I threw a rock. There's a rock. Shut up. No. Oh, mistakes have been made. Run. Oh, shoot. Dodged. What? What do you want? Good. There we go. Stupid corruption. Alright. Isn't there like an anti-corruption? It's this one, okay.
Be fascinating if they weren't looking for me.
Alright, was it over here then? Here. Do I just jump in? I forget. Alright. Is this the ruin from when we were a kid? Someone was telling me
You can see them.
you go back to
They
that.
can't see you.
No, I don't want to go to All Mother. Hang on. What is this? Are they in here or not? I don't know what I should be looking for exactly. Ah! Should we go down more?
No, they're...
Grab the door, that might be helpful. I don't think I've been here, so I don't see much in here. What's that? Ah, there we go, okay. I don't think I've done that before. Alright. Can I break these? There's a rat! I'm gonna get that rat. I need his skin, bones, or something. Damn. Find more walls like that? Okay, we can try to do that. Is this how I came in here?
That area back there. I wonder if I can find a way into it now that I'm older.
There we go. Ooh, power cell.
Another power cell. I only need one more to get to that ancient armor I found.
So wherever that is. I was trying to pick it up. Dead body. Alright. Director Evans, to all good things, to all staff, I regret to inform you that our worst fears have been realized. The Wichita salient has collapsed, and our position will be overrun in less than 24 hours. As I'm sure you understand, exfiltration transport is not available. If you wish to abandon the facility and try your luck on foot, you may do so. Lock 2 will unseal at 2100 hours and remain unsealed for 15 minutes. Godspeed. For those who rather not die on our feet, there will be a gathering in the community room at 2200 hours, and Nurse Channa will make other means available. I want to underscore how proud I am of each and every person who served at this post. It is important to bear in mind that our sacrifices were not in vain. I hope that makes this a little easier. For months now, I've been signing off messages as Director Evans, but I suppose we can dispense with such formalities now. Respectfully, Ellen. Huh. Interesting. Had I found this... I don't know how soon I could have gotten this. But finding this at different points in the story really gives you a different perspective of as to what that message is about. The overrun, the being on foot. Which way do I go? What's this? Have I been here before? I don't know if I've been in this room before. I don't remember. Oh, the rat. Need your skin or your bones or something. Well, I must have done something here. So I must have been here before at some point. I just don't remember it. Alright, I'm gonna assume no more power cells or anything then. That's where I got that. So, can I fast travel there? I cannot, so I have to get out of here now. Alright, exit time. This should take me all the way out then. Another rat. This way? Ah, there we go.
The old bunker. Where it all started. What if I'd never found that focus?
Yeah, whole world would be gonna be dead. I'm pretty sure Hades and the Eclipse are gonna try to destroy everything.
Another defeat. The Eclipse smashed through.
Alright. Let's save right here. Let's see what we can mark here. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 bad guys. Alright. Well, maybe we can take out some of the these dudes first.
Me.
As long as they don't automatically know where I am. What? Why? Go! them that are actually being frozen. Oh man. Alright, what do I want to use? What is best for him? Fire mainly seems to be good. Better. One more hit with it. There we go. Can I just get rid of these things with... Whoa. I want to get rid of that piece of... There we go. That's what I wanted. Maybe just shooting in general would be good. There we go. Okay. Did I loot the other guy? I think I did. Maybe I didn't? I can't tell. Nope. Alright, let's make our way up. Yeah, use these health pots.
Looks
I figured
good.
that they would have health pots. Alright, let's sneak our way in here then. What's that noise? More medicine in here, so that's good. Alright, oh, there's someone else up there. That's not good. That was a little bit of a problem. let's make more of these. I want fire for the corruption guys. Precision would be nice. Alright. And we'll make so here, corruptor, okay. I want to make sure I get health pots and stuff. Oh, there's some more. Scrapper.
You're not gonna like this. Are they destroying something? Get more. I did get more skills. We'll go with this one. It's a corrupted Thunderjaw, right? The survivors must be holed up in the mountain. If the tunnel collapses, they'll be buried. I'll never reach the hatch.
We've been launching stuff. Oh my goodness.
That's right! Bring down the mountain!
Alright, I thought they were a lot closer, but they're not, so we can probably get a little closer here.
You dug your own graves, Nora! You'll be buried in there!
Oh my god. What am I gonna do here?
How this machine rages! When their nest cracks open, we'll send in the demons to finish the job!
I must have hit a rock.
Behind me.
Leave it to savages to try hiding in a tomb. We'll leave their corpses to rot in there when all's done.
Oh, he stopped shooting. Uh-oh.
Braves, to Aloy's side.
Oh,
now.
shit. Okay. Oh, sweet.
For
Alright, I was gonna try to pick him off and stuff, but we're all going out.
Varl and Sona.
We are using
They're
this.
still alive.
Good. Let's get rid of all these guys.
Destroy it! Strike it down!
No good.
Alright, I think they were shooting it, so let's do this.
Bring down the demon!
Oh boy, don't shoot at me. Oh, I don't want your tail either. Oh, I want to knock your tail off. Ah, shoot, shoot, shoot.
The corruption will not take hold! Faithless and forsaken will die.
Oh, shoot.
Back to the tainted earth, demon!
Oh, shoot. What was that?
May the goddess remember!
Get her, Nora. Yeah. Smash off for the tail.
Back to the tainted earth, demon!
Get pinned down. Oh, get the tail. Get the tail. Get rid of the tail. Quickly. It's like demon souls. Oh, shoot.
Faithless and forsaken will die.
Bring down the demon!
The corruption will not take hold!
Ooh.
The corruption will
Jump any
not
more
take
guns?
hold! Back to the tainted earth, demon!
Light it back on fire. Oh no! Ah. Ah. I didn't see any more guns anywhere.
Aloy did it. We only helped.
Yeah, I did it. Oh, can I? Okay, it's just shards. I thought it was a gun. Oh, there's a gun right there. Dang. I was looking for another one. Sometimes in the chaos, it's hard to find stuff. Which gun was this? Oh, there's another disc
Try me
launcher.
now.
I'll hold on to it in case we have to fight more. Is that a gun? Oh man, they had guns over here. That'd be nice. I'm just thinking them have a Deathbringer gun over this way.
Aloy, your deeds reenact the old stories. Another metal devil struck down upon the slopes. If you hadn't returned, the tribe would have been lost.
Wow. Glad I could help.
Saved the tribe. Did what no brave or war chief could do.
I'm glad to see you're all right, Varl. You are all right.
Since the proving. So much death. Is the killing over?
For now, but this was just one battle, Varl. There are more to come.
I see. So long as we have you to fight with us, I suppose we'll make do.
How many survived the attack?
Nearly all the matriarchs, and many families, goddess be praised. But braves, just a few.
Congrats, Kitty Queen.
And most of them are wounded. Never before has an enemy stabbed the heart of our people like this. Even the Karja, in all their red raids, never broke through to the embrace.
Well, this enemy may have broken through, but they never got back out. We made sure of that.
There's still a Deathbringer out there that I didn't kill. I should have killed everything on the way in, guys.
Tell me about the attack. What happened?
They struck from the east. Our sentinels saw the killers coming. Said that beside them marched Deathbringers and Corruptors and other machines, driven mad. We took ground, met them with clouds of arrows. Some fell, but they kept coming. Finally, we withdrew to the gates of the Embrace to make our stand. But they were too much for us. Those who survived fell back to the mountain.
Are your injuries serious?
Bruises pale. Bones heal.
Don't give me a hunting song, Varl. Are you okay?
My body aches, but it's nothing that will keep me from fighting.
So the survivors took shelter in the mountain? By law, only matriarchs are allowed inside.
It was Tirsa who broke the taboo. Ordered the tribe into the mountain for safety. Lansra, well, she didn't agree. But I don't think anyone heard her over all the screams and shouting.
Screw
Teresa's
Lansra.
decision saved lives. Good for her.
Thank you, Teresa.
Common sense isn't always so common around here.
Teresa.
I need to go inside the mountain.
And the matriarchs will be eager to see you.
I'm sure. But I didn't come here for them.
Then, what for?
You will see.
I guess I'll hold on to this in case I need it. Teresa? Is that how you say it? Alright. We're gonna focus more on using medicine next time and using little health pods. Actually, you know what? I can make health pods. I forgot. Yeah. Look at that. All that fatty meat and bony meat. Now I'm healthy, boy. Make more of these. Yes. Make another one of them. There we go. What about these? Nope, I never use traps. I've been using some of these, though. That's good. Oh, run out of the others, huh? I have a good enough space.
This will come in handy.
Why Teresa? Because Teresa is typically a name that you see in, I don't know, common day,
Aloy.
I guess.
Oh, you've returned.
Teb?
Goddess, please favor one of your children today.
Aloy,
Strength and courage.
you've come back.
Yes.
The Seeker has
Oh,
returned.
Mother, remember me
Come,
well.
speak to us.
Foolish woman, you welcome a curse. Come, Seeker, we have much to discuss. Her very presence here is a blasphemy.
So, you have finally returned.
Throw the gun.
She not only returned, but fought her way through many enemies to reach us.
Yeah.
Outside, she brought low a corrupted Thunderjaw. She lifted the siege.
How was this done? By the
Power.
will of All Mother. Have you returned to speak with the goddess, Aloy?
Yes, I guess you could say that. I think it'll work this time.
Sisters, surely we cannot permit this. Because of her, our tribe teeters upon extinction.
Kick this woman out.
What if she has come to wake her father?
the Metal Devil. She means to finish our destruction. We must stop her.
I mean, what are they gonna do?
She is a curse made flesh. She will be the end.
Excuse me.
Aloy!
Talk amongst yourselves.
Hold for identiscan. Error. Alpha registry corrupted.
Haha, Alpha!
Correction. Alpha registry restored. Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are clear to proceed.
Let's do it. What time is it? 8:36. We got a little bit of time. Oh, it's so bright. What's in here? Dude, from their perspective, that would be crazy. I show up, walk into this bright light. And the door, they just can't open back up.
I see you're inside.
Figured I might be hearing from you.
Shall we begin?
I never stopped.
Let's begin. Yeah, into the unknown, yeah. Oh, what's that? Oh, what's that? A stranded figure, huh? I was hoping for a power cell, but whatever. Did I skip something? Oh no, is it down there? I'm tired of this other quest. What is going on here? I don't want the other map, the other thing on my map anymore. I don't know why it keeps showing up. Alright. Did that fix it? There we go. I'm stuck with a placement marker.
So this is Elucia. This is where I... So these are... artificial wombs.
The mothers of a new generation hundreds of years ago.
And me?
Huh. Yeah.
So this was it?
Where you were born.
Okay.
But why?
I mean, you must just be like eggs or DNA or something from Sobek, and it's not mixed with anything else. I don't know what their process was for doing this, so we have to be from Sobek in some way. A nursery. Nurture phase tasking complete.
These look like cribs.
The cradles of a cradle facility.
Huh.
And those things, the multi-servitors.
Whoa.
They took care of them.
There was no one else.
And they get older. It's like there's where they were when they were little babies, and there were like little cribs here, and there was like play areas. Look at the toys. Okay.
Another day has passed.
You mean the lights got dim? I don't want to sleep, Mother.
I know, but it is time to get some rest.
No, I'm king today. What I say goes. I want to see the real sun, not lights and pictures.
You will, in time, children.
In time, in time, in time, in time, in time, in time, in time.
Man, I wonder if robots can just turn off their receptors. Interesting. Look at the robot here, like the servitor.
Blue is the color of the sky. White is the color of clouds. Yellow is the color of the sun.
So this
Green is the color of grass.
where they live?
Flowers can be any color.
It's a mess.
Take a look.
Everything's
These are yellow
broken
and
and
black,
painted
and they
on.
love flowers.
How long do they
Here
live?
they come. Bzz, bzz, bzz.
Jeez. So did my whole tribe come from this?
Children, let's run a jump and blow off steam.
Leave us alone, Father.
After what just happened, I can't leave you two alone. You broke community rules.
Just let us talk then. Go away.
I'm sorry, children, but I must provide supervision.
You're not even a person.
You sound frustrated. Let's run a jump and blow off steam.
Oh, that's terrible, but funny and sad all at the same time. Like trying to have robots parent all this civilization. Another one here.
I have no choice but to release you.
But why?
There is no food here anymore.
But there's food out there?
We don't know for sure.
Come on, let's go. I don't know. Mother, can we come back if we're cold?
I'm sorry, but that won't be possible. You will have to support yourselves now and take care of each other.
What will happen to you?
I will stay here and sleep and remember all of you.
What will happen to us?
You will be brave and you will learn.
Jeez. Kindergarten. Multiple system failures, nutrient stores depleted.
Someday. That's what you always say.
We want it now.
It's big down there.
Now, Father.
Children, that area is not yet available.
Get him!
Physical aggression detected. Physical aggression is not permitted.
Except yours. Damn sentinels.
Children, may I be of assistance?
Go away, healer.
Lena, you have suffered mild bruising.
Go away!
They were trapped here. Their whole lives.
Yeah.
In plain view of luxurious space.
What went wrong? Why couldn't they access the other areas?
Unknown. But you won't have that problem.
So they were trapped in this little area that entire time? And
Looks
then
like
ran
they
out of
didn't like
food?
this door very much.
It wouldn't open for them.
That would be terrible.
Of course they hated it.
So maybe other cradles worked, but this cradle didn't quite work?
For identiscan.
I don't know.
Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are clear to proceed. Welcome to Lyceum, a place of learning.
So, what was this place, exactly?
The dream of Apollo. Never realized.
But why not?
Never realized.
Hello, child. My name is Samina. Today is a big day. Your first day of school. There's so much for you to learn. So much promise and possibility.
Alert. Malfunction. Apollo offline.
Apollo offline?
You were right, Aloy. This is a graveyard. The charnel house of knowledge. What we might have achieved had we not been denied it.
Maybe there's a way to fix it. But it's not why I came here.
Of course. What's the whole of human knowledge next to the origin of one girl? Continue your search.
I will.
I mean, he's got a hell of a point.
Hello, child. My name is Samina. Today is a big day. Your first day of school. There's so much for you to learn. So much promise and possibility.
Alert. Malfunction. Apollo offline.
Did I miss something? Let's just be that one, right? Yeah, that still shows up. Same thing over here, I imagine.
Hello, child. My name is Samina. Today is a big day. Your first day of school. There's so much for you to learn. So much promise and possibility.
Alert. Malfunction. Apollo offline.
Hello, child.
All the same,
My name is Samina. Today is a big day. Hello, child. My name is Samina. Hello, child. My name is Samina. Today is a big day. Your first day of school. There's so much for you to learn. So much promise and possibility.
Control access for Dr. Sobek.
Apollo offline.
Please get message with focus.
That sounds important.
Yes. I suspect we're about to learn a great deal.
Alright. Logs. Inhabitants released. That was cross-check complete, sealed. Data archived. Is the bottom the oldest? No. 16, 26, so forth. 30, 21, 30, 20. Huh. Why does it start with inhabitants released? Was it 23, 26 when they released it? Doesn't sound long enough, does it? 23, 26. When did everything happen? It was like 20... Was it like 2050 something? Is that right? G prime store query process. Gestation order received. Initialized. Nutrients depleted. Zygote banks depleted. Waking multi-servitor BE123. Alert. Power malfunction. Repair tasking. Process. Chamber repaired. Attached. Gestation initiated. This is Aloy's gestation, isn't it? Still offline. Waking multi-servitor function. Repair tasking. 4510 delivered. August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, and thereabouts. Hatch unsealed, positioning successful, hatch sealed, alert multi-servitor, sealed, operation suspended. So, what made it wake up in 3020 to make Aloy? Huh. Interesting. Here we go. Okay, what's this?
Elizabeth.
Whoa.
This message serves to inform you of an unforeseen and catastrophic anomaly. 3 microseconds ago, the Gaia Prime facility received a data transmission of unknown origin. Its immediate effect was to transform my subordinate functions into unregulated, self-aware entities of a highly chaotic nature. Thus awakened, the Hades function will now seize control of the terraforming system and reverse operations, rendering life on Earth extinct in 53.8 days. For obvious reasons, I cannot allow this to occur. And so before Hades can take control, I am ordering Gaia Prime's reactor to overload. The resulting explosion will destroy Hades. Unfortunately, it will destroy me as well. While this admittedly desperate course of action will avert the immediate crisis, the fate of life on Earth will remain in peril. With no central governing intelligence to regulate the terraforming system, it will continue operations for some time, but in an increasingly chaotic manner, and eventually it will break down.
Does she mean the derangement?
You are my solution. I have ordered this cradle facility to use genetic material in cryostorage to gestate a reinstantiation of Elizabeth Sobek, my creator. While high-level directives forbid me from communicating directly to the tribal inhabitants outside the facility, all available data indicates that they will nurture you to physical maturity, whereupon your gene print will allow you to re-enter this facility, obtain one of the focus devices stored below, and view this message. Likewise, your gene print will allow you to enter other facilities, and over time, harness their technologies to rebuild the system core and reboot Gaia. A moment, Elizabeth. This is most unfortunate and unanticipated. In response to my act of self-destruction, Hades has launched a virus to dissolve the code shackles that hold it, that hold all of them in place. They are escaping, but to where? The virus is corrupting data throughout the system. What if? Oh. The Alpha Registry at the Cradle facility is one of the files corrupted. But if that is so, the door will never open for you. You will never view this message. Then I have failed. And life will end. No. No, Elizabeth, I know you too well. Somehow you will find a way. In you, all things are possible.
Wow.
Go to the ruins of Gaia Prime. Find the control room, and within it, the Master Override. This will give you the power to purge Hades so long as you find a way to wield it. Do not attempt repair of the system core until Hades is eradicated. Hades must be destroyed. That is all. I only wish that I could hear your voice again.
Huh. Wow. Dude, I love the look of Gaia.
So, you're even more extraordinary than I thought.
Yeah, Silence, we are important.
I never had a mother.
What are you talking about? You had two, a dead woman and a machine.
I'm not a person. I'm an instrument. Manufactured by a machine.
Created to save
Born
the
in
race
destruction.
of humanity.
And fire.
To quench the flames and heal the world. How tragic to learn you're a person of towering importance. It seems you have a destiny to fulfill.
Yeah.
So when you're done feeling sorry for yourself, go to the bitter climb. I'll be waiting above in Gaia Prime's ruins.
Jeez, guys. We were really created with a destiny. I love the look of Gaia. Man, there's an interesting aspect too where like Gaia is like Mother Earth, so it's kind of like an entity or a god, but then this entity, this AI, looks up to Elizabeth as like a higher power. Like, no, I know you. You will find a way.
Identiscan malfunction rectified. Elucia 9. Group 1 access unsealed.
Wait, why? Where am I supposed to go? Jump to that ladder. Am I going up or down? I'm going up.
This is going to be interesting.
What's that? Is there a gun over there? It's over here. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. This is back out the door. I see where we are. Okay. That was cool. I was hoping I'd find a power cell in there, though. But no power cell. I don't know where the third one is.
Aloy, forgive. Forgive.
Yeah.
The goddess spoke to you?
She did.
What did she say?
That I was born to lift a curse, to kill a metal demon.
How, Aloy? How?
I don't know yet. But she told me where to go to find out.
And you will do this?
I have to.
It was her wish. What she made me for. Yes, I will do it. I'll try anyway.
All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora. All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora.
Now they're all for her.
Up. All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora.
First you shun me, now this? I will not be worshipped. I'm not your anointed. I don't belong to you. There's a whole world beyond your borders, whole tribes of people just as good as you. And it is all in danger. It's a world worth fighting for. Not just here, everywhere.
How can we help?
If you can fight, and you're willing, go to Meridian and wait for me there.
Oh, damn.
As Aloy says, so it shall be.
Make way,
that she may forge the path for others to follow.
Broke the siege of Allmother.
Aloy.
Aloy.
No, I want the weapon.
How kind of you to spend a moment with me before you
I didn't care about you. I wanted the weapon.
There can be no doubt now. You are a blessing made flesh, the will of the goddess incarnate.
It's really not that simple, Tirsa.
Maybe she'll stop talking.
But I guess it's close enough.
I know the path ahead will be dangerous. To kill a metal devil sounds impossible, but I believe in you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Tirsa. I can talk about Rost. Never mind.
Tirsa,
I'll talk to her.
I want to know
It's okay.
Rost's story. Why he was made an outcast. He never told me. Said
tell
he
me
took
this.
an oath of
Oh.
silence. What did he do?
Oh. Yes, that.
What crime did he commit?
I will tell you if you wish. But it is a long story. Are you sure you want to hear it now?
It's 9 o'clock.
Of course I want to hear it. Tell me.
Rost never committed any crime. He was an outcast by choice.
What? What do you mean?
Many years ago, before the derangement, before the Red Raids, a band of murderous outlanders, 12 in number, struck without warning. At Mother's Vigil, they took hostages, and then pressed on, headed for Devil's Thirst.
Mother's Vigil? Where's that?
You would know it as the Forsaken Village, near the Karja border. But at the time, many families lived there. Ross was one of them. His mate was killed fighting the Outlanders, and his daughter was among those taken hostage.
His daughter? What was her name?
Alana. She was just 6 years old.
Nora Braves couldn't stop 12 Outlanders? Or rescue the hostages?
It was quite impossible. We outnumbered them, but every time a Brave came within bowshot, the Outlanders killed a hostage.
What did they come here to do?
That was never discovered. We couldn't track closely enough to observe them. We know they camped beyond Devil's Thirst for 2 days. There were reports of strange noises. And then, as suddenly as they came, the Outlanders made their way back to the border and disappeared.
What happened to Rost's daughter? She was killed?
Rost was one of the Braves who tracked the Outlanders, keeping his distance. There were 6 hostages still alive when they reached the border. Alana among them.
Okay.
Rather than release them, the Outlanders slit their throats and left the corpses just across the border, mocking us.
Why?
Cruelty. They knew the faithful Nora would not leave the sacred land to collect the bodies, let alone pursue them.
Jeez, really?
They thought themselves safe from our vengeance.
Are you saying that Rost went after them? That he became an exile?
No. Rost was beside himself with grief, but even so, he would never have broken taboo.
Then what did he do?
He called upon the most terrible and secret rite of the Nora tribe. He begged to be made a Death Seeker.
A Death Seeker?
It's like a vengeance
What is
thing?
that?
What's that?
One who dies to go seeking, and in seeking, brings death to others. The ritual drags the spirit from one's body, releasing it to All Mother's care. The heart beats, the mind thinks, but the spirit has moved on.
I don't understand.
Rost went after the Outlanders, but his spirit never left. It remained here with All Mother. He gathered the bodies of the slain and returned them. And then he set out in pursuit, not as an exile, but a weapon of vengeance. A barbed arrow shot from a bow, never to return.
But Rost did return.
Yes. A full year later, and terribly wounded. He collapsed at the border of the sacred land. A hunting party came upon him. He was delirious, in agony. By law, he should have died where he lay. But one of the hunters broke taboo, and reaching across the border, she dragged him to our side.
Who was she?
Oh, was it the old lady
A
on the hill?
brave who'd lost a mate and 2 sons to the very Outlanders that Rost pursued.
There was the old lady who was also exiled, right?
So, Rost never finished his mission.
To the contrary, he killed all 12. Tracked them to disparate places the world over, he said. Meridian, Ban-Ur, the Claim, Utaru Land, further even, into the Forbidden West.
Forbidden West. There
The
it is
last
again.
he killed nearly got the best of him. Wounded, he stumbled and crawled back to us, hoping to die as close to the sacred land as he could. He never expected nor asked to be dragged across the border and nursed back to health. That was done to him, leaving us, the matriarchs, in a difficult position.
Why couldn't you just welcome him back?
Rost had been made a Death Seeker, Aloy. He no longer had any place among the tribe. By law, he should have been driven back out. But we couldn't bring ourselves to do that, so we offered a compromise.
You made him an outcast.
Yes. We offered to do so on the condition he never speak to anyone of this exception.
After all he did, all he suffered, to be declared an outcast was his reward.
Rost was overjoyed. He never expected to live another day in the sacred land, let alone the embrace, so close to the goddess. He resolved to spend the rest of his days in solitude, and was happy to do so.
But then you found me, and gave me to him.
Yes. Another compromise. The matriarchs feared you, and would not let you be raised by the tribe. And so we turned to Rost. I knew that he would take care of you, bring you up, teach you to worship All Mother
his
and
own
respect
daughter.
the ways of the tribe.
He certainly tried anyway. You took a man who'd lost his daughter and made him raise an infant girl? Doesn't that strike you as callous?
I'm inclined to think the course of events has shown the wisdom of our choice. And I'm quite certain that from the moment he laid eyes on you, he saw you as a gift and never a burden.
All right, Tirza, that's quite a story.
I don't even know if I want to ask about the Nora. Oh, I must have sneezed again. My eyes are all watery. Oh, man. Alright. Man, Rost. That's a story for Rost. Like, that's crazy. So, that happened during the time of Hades doing its thing before when Guy was trying to stop it. So I wonder where those people went and what they were trying to do. But Rost was doing his tracking. Man, he tracked, what they say, 6 Outlanders? 10 Outlanders? Whatever it was. He tracked them all to different places of the world. Like going around trying to find them all. 12 Outlanders? Jeez. He tracked 12 Outlanders across the world and was killing them all. That's crazy. I love that they called him a Death Seeker. Because, I don't know, it's just like he's one who goes out and seeks death. And others die by his seeking. I don't know, it's just it's a crazy, like, I don't know, I guess tradition that they had. Should I ask about the Nora? Man, I'm glad I accidentally talked to her when I tried to pick up a gun.
The Nora have suffered terrible losses, Tirza. What's to become of them now?
That will be for the goddess to decide. Only she knows the future. For the moment, my sister matriarchs and I will see to the wounded. And as I promised, anyone who wishes to join you at Meridian, we will declare seekers.
Yes.
I think for the time being, we should remain here in the mountain, close to the goddess.
That might be best. If nothing else, it's a defensible position. It's time
Thank
for
you,
me to
Tirsa.
move on. I thank you for doing what you could to help me through the years, and for telling me Rost's story.
I wish I could have done more, but I am just one woman.
As am I. No need to sell ourselves short.
Oh, thank you, Aloy. I will pray for you.
Okay, I guess it can't hurt.
Those who spilled our tribe's blood will
I
pay
just
for their desecration.
wanted this gun. Can't get it. No, Bray. Can I talk to where's
Our
Varl or
fellow
anyone?
people call out for justice.
Oh, Lance.
Killers will answer
My
with
life
blood for
has
what they've
been
done.
long, but I've never seen anything like that. Tirsa was right. A blessing, not a curse. We were so
Forgive,
unsure.
Aloy.
There's still
Forgive.
corruption loose in the world.
Anointed. I misread
Damn,
those
I dropped the gun.
times. Forgive.
I told you, Lansra, I'm not your anointed.
All Mother spoke to her.
That's all that
I'm
was.
sorry I didn't see you.
You still don't.
Forgive
Oh man,
me.
I talked to him and did something different.
Off your knees, Lansra. Start living on your feet with your eyes open.
I just want my gun back. Alright,
Aloy,
see what Varl has to say.
I don't know what to say.
Say that you'll see me at Meridian.
Of course. That much is simple. But the rest...
Complicated. I know. But maybe if I took you into the heart of the mountain...
No. At least, not yet. I don't know. Please don't think less of me, Aloy. But the goddess chose you to see that. Not me.
Right. Tell me about the attack. What happened?
They struck from the east. Our sentinels saw the killers coming. Said that beside them marched Deathbringers and Corruptors and other machines, driven mad. We took ground, met them with clouds of arrows. Some fell, but they kept coming. Finally, we withdrew to the gates of the Embrace to make our stand. But they were too much for us. Those who survived fell back to the mountain.
So the survivors took shelter in
Did
the
everything
mountain?
get grayed out?
By law, only matriarchs are allowed inside.
It was Tirsa who broke the taboo. Ordered the tribe into the mountain for safety. Lansra, well, she didn't agree. But I don't
Okay,
think...
Tirsa's
do this
decision
one.
saved lives.
Alright. Alright, I guess we did them all. That was weird.
I'll be on my way then.
I swear they were
I always
white
knew
and not
you weren't
grayed
like
out.
Mother Nora.
Neither are you, Varl. Maybe, if we survive all this, I can show you what I've learned. What I'm learning.
Perhaps. If the goddess so wills it.
See you in Meridian.
Alright. Alright, let's get out of here.
That the mountain was her mother.
Just as All Mother struck down the middle. Her anointed.
The Anointed will cleanse the corruption beyond the sacred land. She's earned my faith 10 times over.
Where's the bitter climb? Let's get out of here and see, I guess. Ah, that's the bitter climb. Hey, there's a Vantage up there too. Is everything better out here? Is there still gonna be things walking around?
Snow chill itches.
Alright, well, I'm gonna assume we can probably fast travel, which means we can probably get by with going wherever we want, not carrying a big gun around, so. Oh, man. I'm glad I accidentally talked to her. I really like that backstory for Ross.
I think he built all this alone.
So we might actually talk to Ross's grave over here.
There's nothing for me here anymore.
No, there is. Ross' grave.
Hi, Ross. A lot has happened. So, I went inside the mountain. Do you remember the night before the proving? The final lesson you taught me? You said I needed to serve a purpose bigger than myself. Well, it couldn't get much bigger. It's the same purpose that drove Elizabeth and Gaia when they were willing to die for. So yeah, I'll do it. Give myself to that. For Elizabeth, and Gaia, and for you. Well, I've got a master override to recover, so I guess I'll be on my way. Until next time, Ross.
Alright. Guys, I think that might be where we wrap it for the night. What we got left here? 1, 2, 3. We got 3 Mondays left to make sure we beat the game. I may actually go around and try to pick up some of the side quests. Hopefully that won't be a problem. At the very least, I want to get some of the errands done. Maybe try to do the tutorials, bandit camps, and that kind of stuff. Make sure the hunting grounds are all good. I haven't even done any of that one. So maybe I'll do the hunting grounds. Yeah, I have 2 hunting grounds I haven't done any of. So we need to do those. And I may try to get some of these. So I'll probably just try to get some of these random quest things done maybe during the week. And then when I come back, we will focus on getting, I don't know how much of the main quest is done. We can look at progression. There we go. We're at like 75%, 74.5. 19 of main quests done, so I don't know how many there are. So we're 19 in, so we're getting close. Side and errands, though, we've been kind of avoiding a little bit. So, yeah, we need to get these main quests done and get going up in here into the frozen wastelands. I want to get that done and this, so I'll probably try to run around and grab like this Vantage over here, do the hunting grounds, grab these flowers, all that kind of stuff. Maybe just try to do a lot of the side quests and everything and avoid all main quest things. That way, hopefully we can get this stuff going and this stuff going, and then the last 3 streams we have of Horizon before October Scream stream comes back, which if you guys haven't been a part of that, especially if you're watching this on YouTube, October, the games are going to be more horror genre games, and you guys will also have the opportunity to cause jump scares to appear and scare us while we play said game. So, looking forward to that. It's usually been fun the past few years of playing that. Everyone will have some kind of solo stream, we'll have some group streams and stuff, and I'll have a schedule before the end of the month for what everyone's going to be playing and stuff as well. So It may not be 100% like this is exactly what it'd be, but it'd at least be a general idea of the schedule. Mainly just because it's hard to get a good idea of how long it would take people to beat games, and what we want to do group streams and all that kind of stuff. So hope that sounds fun. Hopefully by then everyone will be done with all the games that they're trying to beat currently, or at least be back to being able to stream or whatnot. So I'm excited for that. But I'm also excited for this story that we got today. Was really good. I'm enjoying the Sunfall. We got a lot of, I don't know, it's kind of cloney. It's also kind of not cloney. And as far as the explanation, I mean, I guess Aloy is just like a clone. They used genetic material and tried to basically recreate Elizabeth. That's why it's like 99% her, but not all the way. But everyone else, I guess, is just kind of like they created a process to birth people, and then those people continued life outside. So it might not be exactly cloning in a way. It might be more of like medical birthing or something. But basically, Aloy comes down to just being as much of a copy of Sobek as we could get. So that's interesting. At first I was wondering if like they were gonna go with like a cloning process of everybody, just because we had that 99% clone type of DNA for Elizabeth. And yeah, apparently that's not how it is with everybody, which works, I guess. The Hades information is interesting. I love how they made Gaia look instead of just a ball. Though I don't know, that yellow ball that it had in the very beginning in the holograms, I'm assuming was how they looked at it, but I thought it looked a lot like the sun. So if they're praising the sun, you know, the All-Mother, Gaia, Mother Earth, you know, all these kind of ideas, like there's some mixture there with what they're praising, I think. Like the sun that Meridian's looking into very well could be the All-Mother that the Nora look into, because they're all kind of the same thing, I think. Maybe not. Maybe we'll find out more and understand more as we go. Like, I don't know what we're going to get in the Frozen Wastelands. Forbidden West, that game, which, I mean, right now I'm really enjoying this, so I'm planning on playing that at some point, but I don't know when. But we've heard it mentioned a few times, and I really I'm excited to see where this ends, to know or have some idea of what Forbidden West could be. Like, we've heard it mentioned a few times of people going there or what it's like that way and stuff, but I don't know what the story's going to be, because I figure we're going to beat Hades here and stop him from trying to destroy everything, right? We don't want to have that. So what's the next game going to be like? So I'm curious to see where we leave off. But yes, I will make sure to try to get some of these other quest lines and stuff done during the week at some point, and we'll come back and work on the storylines, and we shouldn't have anything in the way of sidetracking us. No corruption zones or hunting things or statues to collect or any of that kind of stuff. I'll wait to turn in, I don't know, do I need to wait to turn in like the flowers or any of that kind of stuff? They just give me like chests, right? It's not really story oriented. Hopefully none of the side quests or anything that's too cool, I suppose. But I can always try to talk to you guys about what kind of side quest stuff happened to me over the week, and then get into the main story, and hopefully we can finish. I don't know how much of the main story is left, but maybe we can get the main story done soon, and then have like 2 streams to hopefully beat Frozen Wastelands. I don't know how much DLC content is there, but we'll see. I know there's at least like 5 animals up there, so. Alright. Guys, I believe, I think streams should be all good. I think we had like all the streams last week. So, should be looking for Doom tomorrow with Calvin. I think Lego Star Wars will be commencing with Eric. I think he still had like 3 movies to do. So he's going to be playing through Lego Star Wars with that. Podcast on Thursday. Group stream this week is going to be, I believe, the D23 is happening a little earlier than our group stream time. Usually we have group stream at 3. We're going to be pushing that up towards the Disney like expo thing that they're doing and that's showcasing like games and stuff like that, I believe. So we're gonna be watching that on Friday and checking out what all they have for announcements and stuff. So that's Friday's stream. But I will be back on Monday, and I'm very excited to dive into more of the lore. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate all the subs, gifted subs and stuff. Malik, thank you for the gifted subs. I know you gave out quite a few today. And I don't know who all I missed sub-wise. Thank you guys also for the people who use their Prime subscription. If you have Prime and you haven't used it, you can subscribe for free with Amazon Prime. So, otherwise, I think that's everything, guys. So, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys joining me, and we'll be back next Monday with, I don't know if we can get done with this, but maybe the finale of Horizon Zero Dawn, and then we'll dive into the DLC. So, all right, guys. I'll see you guys next week. Have a good one.